One of our favorite guests ever, Shane Schaffer, CEO of Cingulate, is about to come on the air. Don't you have a graph that you wanted to show?
Well, all the great things that his company
all the
Cingulate
data
does.
come out?
Ticker symbol CING. Shane, check out this this article we found in one of the national medical journals we were looking at. Check it out.
He knows.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
How'd that get in there?
Oh my God. Wait, I thought we were going to talk about Cingulate. My bad.
Did you see? Look at his face.
He knew it.
He knew what was coming.
He did.
You totally knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. We deserved it. Congrats to Philly. They played a great game.
Dude,
Yeah, what the heck
but
happened?
still, 4 Super Bowls in 5 years. Come on.
Now you're gonna.
I'm going to be nice to him because I want him to come back on the show.
Patronize him.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane, good to have you, buddy. Hey,
Good to see you guys. How's everybody doing?
I'm sorry about the Chiefs. I was actually rooting for the Chiefs.
I was, and that was a terrible game. That was awful.
We all were.
I didn't watch the fourth quarter, to be honest.
Yeah. Hey, talk about the latest with Cingulate. Every time I open up the news and said something new's happening with you guys and things are moving down the road. You know, one thing that we have not talked about much, you know, this commercialization plans. This is really a novel therapy for ADHD, and we'll get into it for the people who haven't seen you before. But I'm going to go backwards first here. The fact of the matter is the 3-in-1 candidate for treating ADHD that is a 1 pill a day that you don't have to manage your medicine like you do currently with every single medication.
Right.
Commercialization, that's got to be something you're already thinking about, correct? Let's talk about that a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, obviously, the first thing you want to do is build the best product. And we believe we've done that with, like you said, Sully, our 3-in-1 product. So we basically delivered the drug that patients and physicians and payers have been looking for over 65 years. And that is a medication that gives you the fastest onset, the most appropriate duration, which is your entire active day. And you don't have to take booster doses, which over 60% of patients have to do every single day today until we get this product launched. Commercialization is critical. And there's really 2 key components to it that both come under the umbrella of it. One is your promotional efforts. How are you going to promote this product so that the key stakeholders, being physicians, nurse practitioners, physicians assistants, and the payers understand your product, but then also that payer element. How do you make sure your product is going to get reimbursed? So what we did over a year ago is we signed an exclusive commercialization agreement. So our partner in commercialization is a company called Indigene. They're valued at over $1.6 billion. They're publicly traded in India, but they have a US-based organization which focuses on one thing, and that is go-to-market. Getting a product from the approval status all the way through to its lifecycle management. What they do for us. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, just in terms of that, did they help along with the new drug the application and everything else? Is that part of are they big brother along the process of the FDA, or are they just waiting for the shoe to drop with the FDA to let you guys know you're good to go?
They have that capability, but we started off 10 years ago working with a different company on that process, and we're working with ex-FDA folks to make sure we have the best people working for the company. They do some of that, but really what they're focused on is the commercial side. So we are done with all of our clinical trials. We're meeting with the FDA on April 2nd. That is a live meeting in the DC area, meeting with the FDA, which is called a pre-NDA meeting. We have a couple additional, data points that we'll be releasing from now until that meeting. 2 phase 3 studies, our fast-fed study, everything is complete. The data looks really good from a safety perspective. So we're excited to get that information out as soon as we have all the databases cleaned. But from commercialization, you got to start with market access. And we have already worked with the Indigene MME team, they're the best in the industry, in terms of meeting with over 120 million covered lives. That's 2/3 of the U.S. market. Jeez. We got 4 key facts from those folks. Number 1, this product is going to be covered. Why? It's an exceptionally better product. That's point 2. They rated our asset, CTx-1301, trade names coming. They rated that product as the most valuable product ever seen before in ADHD.
Wow.
This is the pharmacy benefit management, the payers, managed care.
Yeah.
These are people that don't like to cover new drugs. They said this will be covered. And those are the 2 key facts that we got out of that. As, great product, and it will be covered. They need rebates. So we're poised to do that with our product. Second element, of course, is how you can commercialize. So we're going to use an omni-channel approach, which uses non-personal promotion, such as e-detailing, webinars, webcasts, but you got to have boots on the ground. You need to have the right sales professionals in the right territories, making sure that they're actually speaking to physicians, PAs, and nurse practitioners when they want to be communicated to. So we have a mixture of all of that. We pay for it on a fee-for-service model. So we keep as Cingulate 95% of that net product value. That's critical. If you license their product off, you're going to look at 15% capture. I think 95% is a heck of a lot better. Indegene is really sort of our secret weapon. They already work with 19 of the top 20 global pharmaceutical companies. So when you see a rep out there, sometimes it'll say Pfizer, Novartis, Sanofi, Moderna, Amgen, Cingulate. Those are Indegene people behind that. And that's what really makes it such a unique opportunity for Cingulate to launch our product, keep the asset, keep the revenue, keep the profits, and share those with our shareholders as we move forward.
Shane Schaffer, Chairman, CEO, Cingulate. Their ticker symbol is CING. So Shane, is it a matter of once it starts to, I guess, bleed out into the country and people start to get word of it, it'll just pick up like wildfire, or do you have to make sure that you're getting in front of psychiatrists, psychologists, medical doctors, that type of thing?
Yeah, the key is, so when we go through our segmentation, you really have a few different types of stakeholders. When you look at physicians, nurses, and PAs, you have psychiatry, neurology, and pediatrics. Those are your three big ones. In addition to that, you have your family practice, internal medicine doctors. So what that means is you really have two different, you separate them by psych, neuro, and then family practice, internal med, pediatrics. So you have two different really key segments. And they practice differently in terms of whether they like amphetamines or methylphenidates, how high of a dose do they start them at, what type of sort of process do they use to evaluate and confirm ADHD. So you take all those things into a combination, and then you put together your best overall message. For us, it's a very simple story. It really is.
Sure.
ADHD's been around for 70 years.
Yeah.
What everyone has been asking for eternity in ADHD is this. Give me a product that lasts my entire active day.
Absolutely.
Not the entire day, active day. No one's ever even come close to trying it. We accomplish it, and we start within 30 minutes.
His name,
Shane Schaffer.
There you go, Cingulate. When you come in town, buddy, we need to get you back here.
Yeah.
I need to get back. I will be.
All right,
It's
buddy.
snowing in Kansas City. I'll be back.
Chairman and CEO of Cingulate, ticker symbol CING, and that will do it for this edition of the Big Miz Show. From everybody you see on camera, more importantly, everybody behind the scenes who make this show possible.